So I'm just making this video because I like to record, and many videos because I like to record my experiences in nursery doing philosophy, because I don't write it down. We did this book, The Cave. It's a nice book. I enjoyed reading it, lots of activity, stuff to do, moving around. Basically there's a creature in a cave and a wolf outside that's trying to get the creature to come out. So I did it with two groups. The first group talked mostly about being scared and whether the wolf should be scared or the creature should be scared of each other, because at the end the creature comes out. It turns out to be a massive bear, so it's whether they should be scared. And actually a lot of the reasoning was they should be scared, or the wolf should be scared, because the bear's bigger than them. So then I got my little toy spider and a child who's much bigger than the toy spider, and I said, should the toy spider be scared of the child? And that threw them a little bit, because they were like, no, I'm scared of spiders. And should you be scared of spiders? And then the general question of, should you be scared of things that are bigger than you? And they come up with counter-examples like, not being scared of me and I'm bigger than them. So that was good inquiry into what makes you scared. There was also inquiry, especially in the second group, on whether the creature should come out of the cave or not, because they said stay in the cave. So I said, does anyone think the creature should come out? And some children thought that they should, because there's, the wolf could be friends. Others obviously thought that they shouldn't, because the wolf would eat them. There was even one girl who took two positions. She said, after some questioning, she said that the creature might think the wolf is going to eat them, so shouldn't come out. But she thought the creature should come out, because the wolf's not going to eat him, really, even though he thinks he does. She didn't say it in such a complicated way, but through the questioning, that was her position. She could take the bear's position and appreciate it, but also had her own position to say, no, you should still come out. So I thought that was very good. There was also a nice interaction between two children where they were talking about being scared of something in the cave, because there was an owl in the cave and what did the other child say? A wolf in the cave. And the person who said the owl in the cave said you shouldn't be scared because there's an owl in the cave. The person who said that you should be scared was saying you should be scared because there's a wolf in the cave. And I was getting them to respond to each other. And it seemed like they disagreed with each other until I ifed them. And I said to the first girl, so you're saying that, and what did she say exactly? There's an owl in the cave, so you shouldn't be scared. Thank you. And if, like she said, there's a wolf in the cave, should you be scared then? And she said yes, but there's not a wolf in the cave. So it appeared that they disagreed on what the reasoning was, so what the cause of the scaredness was, whether it was a wolf or not. But they would agree if those two things were the same. So if there was a wolf in the cave, they would both agree that you would be scared. And if there was an owl in the cave, they both agreed, because the question the other way as well, they both agreed that you wouldn't be scared. They're actually in agreement, they just disagree about what's in the cave. But their conclusions would have agreed. So that I thought it was great that they both got these things. Yes, great session. Use the cave more. There's loads of good stuff in there, especially as the I didn't get to this, but right at the end, the bear sits outside the cave. The wolf's right inside, and I wanted to ask, so who's the bad one there? Is it the bear or the wolf? Or something like, is it okay for the bear to do this because the wolf did this? So, they both seem to be doing the same thing, so should we have sympathy for one or the other? In a much simpler question for kids, like, is the bear bad? But yeah, I could do that, and I think I will do, maybe with the next half-time group. Right, that's that for this week.